Impulse is a young adult free verse novel by Ellen Hopkins. Told in short, two-page fragments from the alternating perspectives of three teenagers. The book delves into the bleak and painful experiences that have led them to their current situation, surviving suicide attempts and undergoing treatment in a psychiatric facility. It's a raw, unfiltered narrative, and reviewers have raised concerns on multiple fronts: its troubling depiction of a gay character, its casual handling of serious mental illness, and its struggle to give genuine emotional weight to the multitude of traumas inflicted on the characters. Hopkins includes vivid imagery of self-harm and suicide attempts, despite research indicating that vulnerable readers may be more likely to act on suicidal thoughts after exposure to such stories. 17-year-olds Vanessa O'Reilly, Tony Seccarelli, and Connor Sykes have all been committed to Aspen Springs, a residential treatment center, after failed suicide attempts. The program relies on a behavioral system in which patients are rewarded with privileges as they hit certain therapeutic milestones. Although the novel intertwines their stories out of chronological order, this summary follows them one by one. Vanessa is bright and attractive, yet her chaotic home life has destroyed any self-esteem she might have had. Her father is abroad and largely detached from his family, while her mother is severely mentally ill and self-medicates with various dependencies. Vanessa is left to raise her younger brother and turns to cutting as a way to stay afloat emotionally. Everything collapses further when her mother begins speaking to her. Angel is hospitalized and ultimately dies a slow and agonizing death. Vanessa also undergoes an abortion, terminating a pregnancy she didn't want. The escalating pain finally drives her to slit her wrists. During her stay in the hospital, she bonds with both Connor and Tony, forming a complicated love triangle. Mental health experts have sharply criticized the narrative surrounding Vanessa. Particularly the idea she expresses love is the only thing that can make me stop cutting, a sentiment that the book's ending seemingly validates. Suggesting that romantic love can cure depression is not only unrealistic, but an actively harmful message to young readers. Tony's family history is equally bleak. His father walked out early in his life, and his mother is so obsessed with having a boyfriend that she neglects her son completely. When Tony is still a preteen, he is raped by one of her partners and runs away. Life on the streets leaves him with no option but to engage in underage prostitution to survive. Eventually, he encounters his abuser again and kills him, an act of delayed self-protection that nonetheless earns him a 6-year prison sentence. Behind bars, he is taken under the wing of Philip, the first trustworthy adult he has ever known. Philip's mentorship gives Tony a brief sense of safety until Philip dies, sending Tony into despair so profound that he attempts suicide by overdose. Many readers and critics find the portrayal of Tony's sexuality deeply troubling. He arrives at Aspen Springs identifying as gay, but as his treatment progresses, he suddenly realizes that he is straight and now romantically attracted to Vanessa. The book implies that Tony's queerness was caused by trauma, and that mental health recovery means returning to heterosexuality and argument. Disturbingly reminiscent of discredited conversion therapy rhetoric, particularly because the narrative refuses to acknowledge bisexuality as a possibility. Connor, meanwhile, comes from wealth and prestige, but his family's demands are suffocating. His parents expect both him and his twin sister, Kara, to achieve perfection in every sphere: academics, athletics, physical appearance, and social status. Connor keeps up the facade for a while, though Kara performs the role more convincingly. Eventually, he realizes that he will never meet the impossible standards imposed on him. Rather than continue to pretend, he retreats into fantasies about affairs with older women. Overwhelmed by shame and pressure, he attempts suicide by gunshot. During recovery, Connor and Vanessa grow closer romantically until she finds that she has stronger feelings for Tony. Vanessa and Tony share a kiss, and when Connor discovers it, he is crushed. During a short therapeutic visit home, Connor recognizes that nothing about his environment has changed and that his life will revert to misery the moment he leaves Aspen Springs. After all three patients reach the facility's highest privilege, tier level for wilderness camp, a cliffside hiking trip, Connor seizes the chance to jump to his death. The story concludes with Tony and Vanessa leaving the institution together. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe.